Banky special.
Yeah.
Pure deliciousness.
Pure deliciousness, man. My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts. Shout out to everybody out there on Team Banky Pound, man. I appreciate the love. Bop, 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 bop. Appreciate the support. We out here, 33 years of prison stories, man. We rolling into 2023. Appreciate the love, man. Appreciate everybody who rocking with me. Appreciate everybody who sharing these videos, man, and hitting that like button, man, and definitely the ones who are subscribing. You know, somebody hit me in the comments the other day when we was on there and said something about having a Banky sub day, man, when you go out and get somebody else to sub, man. Try to get to this 100K, man. I like that idea. Let's get it popping. Let's do it, man. 100K. Plaque on the wall. Let's go. Man, today's video, man, I wanted to talk about this video because, like I say, it's always something that sparks my memory. And I went up in the store the other day and I seen somebody who sparked a memory for me, and it was crazy. And I thought about it, and I wanted to tell y'all because this person that I seen looked like a person that I had seen in the institution. Now, this person that I had seen in the institution, man, I'm gonna try to do this delicately because I don't want to really put them out there because I don't really want to put their name, real name, or whatever out there, which I don't know their whole real name, just their last name. But I can remember being on this institution, man, and this female came on there. Now, this particular female was a larger woman, you know what I'm saying, like 300 plus, kind of dark skin, but she had a really, really pretty face. And I know a lot of people say that all the time, oh, big girl, but she had a pretty, but she did. She had a really pretty face, but she was just a heavier set woman, you know, which is okay. You got I know a lot of dudes that's all they want, you understand? But she came in there and she was young as well. And man, you know, the next thing you know, it was just rumors flying, man, about, you know, she was just like super freaky. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, she would see dudes and you know, smile at them and ask them their name and ask them where they stayed at. You know what I'm saying? Like what block you in or what building you in or whatever. And depending upon the dude's response, and if he act like he liked her or gave her some rhythm or something, man, next thing you know, boop, she was popping up. She was popping up. Because, mind you, if you are an officer, just an officer, not even a supervisor, nothing, like if you're an officer, you have a lot of leeway and a lot of power, especially over all of the convicts and inmates. You know what I'm saying? You may not have none in the upper ranks, but you got dominion over everybody else. So they can do what they want and they can move how they want, especially like when they go on breaks. When they go on breaks, they supposed to go get something to eat or whatever, however long their break is, hour or whatever. They can go to any part of the institution that they want and get in any door that they want because they got a uniform on. So, man, this particular female, man, she was popping up on dudes and, you know, calling dudes out. And on this particular institution, you know, they got an elevator or whatnot. So she could come over there and act like she got some paperwork for somebody such and bring them out in the salad port and then just get on the elevator and act like she taking them upstairs to the sergeant's office or whatever and stop the elevator. And she was doing her thing, man. I mean, she was doing her thing, man. She was, yeah, she wasn't playing. She was living her best life. You know what I'm saying? She was living her best life, and I'm quite sure, you know, living out all her wildest dreams and fantasies, man, because she could literally pick and choose who she wanted, and her success rate was gonna be high because of where she was at. You talking about dealing with dudes that this starving, you know what I'm saying, for lack of a better word, for female companionship, female contact, female emotions, and female everything, so she was providing that, man. I mean, she wasn't faking with it. She was actually, doing her thing. And man, it just got out because it's just like in the prison, man, everything gonna spread fast. It's gonna move like wildfire, wildfire, especially when you're talking about something like this. Now, once it started spreading and circulating, that's something the dude's gonna try to keep to their self or amongst, the convicts and stuff. It's not gonna really tell administration because, even though you got snitches in there, they tell everything. That's something they're gonna try to keep because they're gonna try to ride it until it's over. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I had heard about it, man. And then, they was putting her in different spots because she was new. And I can remember being in the visiting room and I seen her. And just the way she was working the visiting room that weekend, and the way she was just looking at people and just scanning the area or whatever. And I had heard about it, so I'm already watching her. And then I could remember when I was leaving, and with my visitation and everything, she was looking at me and asked me the same questions, what's your name? So I said, you got my name right there. She was like, what building you stay in? And I told her what building I stay in or whatnot. And she was just like smiling and said, like, yeah, I might pop up on you. I said, oh, yeah. So, boom. But I was nervous purpose. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was nervous purpose. And at the time, I wouldn't do nothing with it anyway because of the simple fact that I was already into a situation. But I can remember that distinctively. And then I knew from what I heard to what she said to me, I knew it was on cue. It was on cue, and man, it was crazy. But she just came on the joint, and it's been women like that. They'll come on there with an agenda. They getting their job with an agenda. They coming on there knowing what they trying to do. It ain't about being a CO. It ain't about getting this job or the money or the security or the benefits or whatever it is. They got an agenda, and their agenda be, finding a man or messing with a man or, doing whatever they do. Man, she was on it, man. And, big girl won't do no playing, man. She was trying to do what she wanted to do when she wanted to do it. And from what I was hearing and what was coming through my ear and what was circulating, she was. I mean, she was going from, on this institution is different spots too. So she going from building to building if she like a dude. And she going up in there and she pulling dudes out, doing what she wanted to do and going on about her business. You know what I'm saying? Now, like I told you, with the position that dudes is in, they ain't no dudes, they ain't not turning that down. You know what I'm saying? Most dudes is not. You know what I'm saying? Even though they hearing the rumors about her, still they not turning it down. But at the same time, I heard that she was also bringing condoms and giving the dude the condom and let the dude use the condom when they, did what they did to make sure, I guess, she was protected or whatever, right? But, man, I mean, I'm telling you right now, this is actual and factual. This lady she was doing her thing with multiple people. Anybody who was there know who I'm talking about and know about this particular time, man, and what was going on. Because like I said, this joint was it's like prison news, you know what I'm saying? Because when you get a female on the compound that's acting like that and carrying herself like that, and more or less with giving up that work, man, it's gonna spread and dudes is gonna be trying to shoot their shot because whatever, contrary to what people may believe, man, all of that stuff out the window. Dudes be talking about how big she is, but man, them dudes was trying to get their thing on, and she was letting them do it. I mean, she was just picking and choosing. She was picking and choosing. Look, they was calling her precious, but they was treating her like Beyonce, behind them walls. She could get whoever she want, what I'm saying, for the most part. She could get whoever she wants. She can pick and choose. If she liked the dude, she went to his building. She called him out. She got him out. I heard she went in some sales. You know what I'm saying? Which means whoever was in the booth, she had to have some type of, rapport with them or whatever to be able to do that. But I heard she was going in sales. She was taking dudes up in the elevator. She was taking dudes on the stairway. And, she doing everything, doing it all, getting it in, you know what I'm saying? So it was crazy, man. It was crazy as I don't know what. And I just could remember people talking about it. Now, I can remember being around some people in particular. I ain't even gonna put you out there, you know who I'm talking about. And they had seen them. And they liked it them and told them they was gonna come, pull up on them. So I was like, go ahead. He was like, yeah, man, they gonna pull up on me. Now at the time I told you I was the barber. So I'm the one that goes back in the back now in the barbershop, that's a secluded area. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things can go on in the barbershop. So he was like, man, you think you can get me in the barbershop? They come up here, I'm trying to go back in the barbershop. I said, man, they got the key, because, the officers can get the key. They can go back there. I said, all I got to do is just don't be back there. They said, all right, okay, if they come, I'm going back there. I'm going to go in the barbershop. I'm going to tell them meet me in the barbershop. You know what I'm saying? And, I said, okay, man, that's what's up, man. I said, you think they coming for me? He said, man, from everything I heard, that's what she coming. You know what I'm saying? She told me she was coming. So I'm like, man, that's crazy. I said, you gonna do it? He was like, man, yeah, I'm going to do it. He said, yeah, I'm going to do it. You know what I'm saying? He said, man, I've been locked down for such years. He said, yeah, I'm going to do it. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, that's crazy. I said, I don't think she coming for real, though, dog. I said, man, dudes might be just talking. He said, man, I'm telling you, she coming, dog. And showing up, man, about an hour and a half later, she pop up, come in the building, go up to the booth and act like she talking to the person in the booth, you know what I'm saying, the CO in the booth, but she just scanning and everything. And she see him, right? So he go down there and start talking to her. So she pull away from the booth, start talking to her. So all the time he telling her to go ahead on back out, come up in the elevator, Joan. He said, I'm gonna go back there to the barbershop. He said the barber gonna go back there, but then he gonna leave. He gonna get me back there, then he gonna leave. You know what I'm saying? So boom. Come back up, he tell me, he said, man, she going. She said, she going up there in a minute, man. He said, come on, let's go back there. So I get my stuff together, tell the people, open the joint, take him back here, cut his hair. So I go back there, take him back there, man, open the barbershop, go up in the barbershop, you know what I'm saying? Boom, holler at him for a minute, he nervous, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I'm getting from back here, you know what I'm saying? So I said, I'm gone, I'm just gonna go tell the person in the booth when I come out. I said, hold on, man, wait, I gotta use the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? So they'll open the door, let me go in there to use the bathroom. So boom, he back there in the barbershop by himself. So man, boom, he back there probably for about 30, 45 minutes. He come from back there and everything. So when he come from back there, then I know that's a sign. I come out, you know what I'm saying, come out my room, get out my room, come on, tell, open the back, we go back there again, me and him. And he tell me, man, he said, man. I said, what happened, Shawty? What happened? He said, man, what you talking about? He said, man, I tore up. I said, go ahead, man. He said, man, she won't fake it. You know what I'm saying? I said, what? He said, yeah, she won't fake it, man. He said, man, I'm trying to see her again. I said, man, you crazy, dog. He said, man, He said, I'm trying to tell you, right? And I'm like, man, that's wild, man. You know what I'm saying? That it's just crazy, you know what I'm saying? And she came back. About 2 or 3 days later, she came back to see him again. So evidently, whatever he did, she liked it. But she came back, and I remember her seeing me, and she was like, oh, that's the barber, like, yeah. And she had seen me, you know what I'm saying, in the VI, so I'm looking at her and everything, and she like, give me that look. I'm like, yeah, I'm good, I'm good. But she was getting it in on a regular, and I'm talking about not just our building, this building, that building. She just moving around like she want to move around and doing what she want to do. She was living her best life, man, behind them walls in the penitentiary. Now, like I say, due to society standards or whatever, being that she was the size she was, she made, but I thought she was pretty. Her face was pretty, you know what I'm saying? But she probably was, of course, she probably could get a man on the street, but she wasn't able, in my opinion, to have just the multitudes of dudes. I'm talking about, dudes was breaking their neck to try to get where she was, just to find out or get in her eyesight to try to, shoot their shot to see if she would come over there because they knew what was going on. You know what I'm saying? So she got multiple dudes chasing her. I'm talking about all shapes, sizes, personalities, characteristics, status, everybody. Everybody was trying to get at her because they knew what was going on. And then, you know what I'm saying, they had COs that I heard was doing their thing with it too, which came out later. But for the most part, she was moving around that prison how she wanted to move around that prison. Now, to me personally, it's inconceivable to me that the administration ain't know about it. They had to know about it. You know what I'm saying? They had to know about it because too many people knew, and that's how prison is. Once everybody know about what's going on, man, it ain't no secret no more. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no secret no more. And that's just what it is. And then when they started putting her in the booth, working in dudes' block. Man, they said, dudes was getting the rumbling in there from getting in the shower because dudes want to get in the shower and gun her down. You know what I'm saying? Dudes want to get in the shower and gun her down and show her what they working with and see if she want to pick them. And from what I understand, she was picking them. You know what I'm saying? She was picking them and saying, wait till I come on break. And she go on break, man, and she do her thing. You know what I'm saying? And it went on longer than I expected it to go on, but it went on, you know what I'm saying? It didn't last super long, but it went on for a while, man. And the crazy part about it was when it all came to an end for her. I think I said something about this in one of my videos. I'm almost sure I did. I think it was when I was talking about one of them prison institution videos, and y'all could go back and look at it. But I think I said something about it. When I say this, it might spark some of y'all memory because some of y'all real TBP fans, y'all be knowing, y'all be remembering this stuff, man, like me. So, yeah, but what it came down to was this is the same one, the lady I told you, she got caught on camera in the stairway with two male officers, two like trainees. She done, I guess, used the same philosophy she using with these dudes. Like, she seen them, they trainees, they knew, and she like them. And she's certified. She done took them in the stairway, and they back there, and they both doing what they do with her at the same time. You know what I'm saying? And somebody seen it on camera. They had it on camera, and that's how all of them end up losing their job. The two trainees, which never got certified anyway, they weren't there long enough. But her, that's how she ended up getting fired. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't nowhere in the world they gonna tell me that they didn't know or heard rumors about what she was doing, because I'm telling you right now, this lady was moving around the institution, picking and choosing who she want, going in each block, going in dudes' cells, going in the stairway, going up in barbershops, going up in chemical closets, and just giving up work. Yeah, giving up work. And she won't, in the penitentiary, you had over the years since I've been locked up, you had females that come in there and that's what they're about. But they really looking like for a specific dude. But they might go through a couple before they get to whoever they say they like. Then you had some that's been in there over the years in different places I've been. They want that money. They selling that stuff. You know what I'm saying? If you gonna buy it, they gonna sell it. You know what I'm saying? If you got the right price, they gonna make it happen. She won't ask for nothing. You know what I'm saying? She just wanted that. She wanted that. And you had enough of them in there that wanted to give it to her. And to my understanding, enough of them gave it to her where she got what she wanted when she wanted it, man. And so she was living her best life up in them prisons, man, behind them walls, man. So, like I say, they might have called her precious, but she was most definitely living like Beyonce when she was up in there. Cause one thing for certain, almost every day she came to work, she had a man. She had a man, and she'll go get him. If she'll go get him. She'll come to your building and get you up out of there. Come on. Yeah, I need to talk to him. I got some paperwork and stuff for him. Bring you right on up out of there, man. So, yeah, she did her thing, man. She had some fun while it lasted, for sure. And I remember when I first came home, and the dude that I was talking about, that I told you that seen him, and you know, that went back there in the laundry room did I let him go back there? He told me that he seen her. He seen her out here somewhere in the club, and she tried to get his number and everything. He said he gave her the wrong number. He said he gave her the wrong number. He said, but he seen it, she remembered him and everything, and she tried to get his number and wanted to holler at him and everything, but he said he gave her the wrong number, but he said he spoke to her, he was nice to her, whatnot, or whatever, right? But I guess in a dude's mind, you know, it ain't about her size, it's in his mind. He like, man, I know what you was doing up in there. Ain't nowhere in the world I'm trying to see you up out here, because I don't know what you doing out here. But, you know, but like I said, you got to look at the officer situation, man, whether it's male or female. They have absolute power in there, man. They have absolute power. They can move how they want to do what they want until they get caught, and if they get caught. You know what I'm saying? Depending on where they working at and how the administration is working, because she could be doing things for them, which I believe she personally was. So that's why they was closing, looking at her with a closed eye and letting what was going on go on, because man, it's so many people be talking in prison, man, and be running their mouth, and then you got so many people that be hating, and so many people that just, if they can't get with it, then they gonna tell them on you. I just gotta believe that somebody has said something way before it got tore off. Somebody had to have said something, because I'm telling you, man, I've seen a lot of people move in prison, man. A lot of people doing a lot of shady stuff. Seen officers moving drugs. I seen a lot of things happen, but the way she was moving and how she was moving and was not being questioned or not being put under investigation for as long as it went on was just suspicious to me. It was just like super suspicious to me. And then, I'm a conspiracy theorist anyway. I be looking at things. I'm paranoid, you know what I'm saying? I was thinking in my mind, even though I heard they say she was, bringing dudes condoms and everything like that, in my mind, I'm saying, man, somebody coming up in here just acting like that and doing all this crazy. I said, man, they might be sick. They might be up. That's just how my mind works. So I be nervous to that type of stuff. It wouldn't have mattered to me if she would have looked like Beyonce or whoever. Just the thought that how she moving and what she doing, even though, I'm human too. I'm locked up too. I'm fiending for female companionship, but I'm not going, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to die. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to die for it. So I look at things like that. Well, why would you why would you just come in here and just be moving like that and just doing stuff like that? And you got to assume that that's what she doing in the free world, but you don't know. You know what I'm saying? So you got to err on the side of caution, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way I looked at it. But I couldn't I couldn't get down like that. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, it was just too out there, and it was too loose, and it was crazy, man. But I can remember it just as clear as day. And then when I'm up in that store and I saw that person that looked like, and it wasn't her, but she looked like her, and it boom popped in my mind. I said, man, she looked like somebody. And I thought, boom, oh, remember her? And that's what sparked this memory about, you know what I'm saying, what I'm telling y'all about now. But yeah, and I've known a few of them that came in there like that, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, the ones that come in there like that, they be doing that stuff like that and moving like that for a while, but they don't even plan to stay. And they usually leave out with somebody. They done found a dude that they like, and then they just go ahead and quit, and this is who they want to try to mess with and try to start a relationship with, try to, get you know what I'm saying, build something with, and they gone. But before they get to that person, they might have did this with this person, and this with that person, and this with that person, and you know what I'm saying? And then people say, oh, she in the booth, oh, she a beast, and they dudes be, gunning her all day, and she be going for it, and, she went to sales and, put her hand in the set. All this crazy stuff goes on in prison, man. And like I say, from the position that dudes is in, you know what I'm saying, to them, that's like, man, that's like, all you can ask for. So if they find out somebody's in there like that, they trying to get where she at. They trying to chase her. They trying to be around her because they want it. You know what I'm saying? And every dude is going to think he better than you. Oh, she like him. Oh, I know she going to like me. And that's how they be doing it. So they be chasing her. So like I say, prison is one of the best, places for a woman to really build up her self-esteem. If she got low self-esteem, to build up her self-esteem, to get self-confidence or whatever. If she think that many dudes give her that much play, or don't too many dudes be hollering at her, get you a job in the DOC. Get you a job in the DOC, and I guarantee you gonna have more dudes give you attention, more dudes holler at you, more dudes trying to get at you than that you may have in your regular normal life, man. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Because of the situations and the conditions, man. But yeah, she had her cake and she ate it too, and she had a ball. And I'm quite sure when she got fired, and if she ain't getting no street charge or nothing like that, which I never heard she did, she probably got that down in her bucket list as one of the greatest experiences of her life. As one of the greatest experiences of her life, you know what I'm saying? And dudes in prison probably got that on their bucket list as one of the greatest experiences that they had in prison. Because, you know what I'm saying, that's going to come few and far in between, So, yeah, man, but I just wanted to share that with y'all, man. It ain't super long, but it was just something that I just had to get off my chest, man, because I seen somebody who looked like her, man. But yeah, she did her thing when she was in there, man. So shout out to her. And if you see this, you know who you are. But yeah, salute to you. No shame, no shame. You did it your way. Like Burger King, you had it your way for sure. And yeah, but this is just another prison story, man. This is what goes on behind them walls, man. And when these things come around, man, it's big business in prison. It's big news in prison. It's serious, So yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Y'all hit me, talk to me. Y'all know I talk back. Y'all be safe out there, be smart, man. Make good decisions, man, and duck them hooks. Bang, 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 boom. They out there.
The banking special. Yeah. Pure deliciousness. Pure deliciousness, man.
My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality. And I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.